True religion is, taking care of widows and orphans, and that's what God says, and that's what this ministry is about.
It's life, it's giving, it's caring for people.
Gleanings is like the heartbeat of God.
Throughout the Bible, God demonstrates his concern for the poor. He calls us to partner with him to care for the whole person, mind, spirit, and body. Gleanings for the Hungry is a non-profit ministry that answers this call. They reach out with the love of God to hungry people all over the world by collecting, packaging, and distributing food that would otherwise be wasted or destroyed.
Gleanings is a ministry of youth with a mission that acts as a conduit with the abundance that America has and takes it to places all over the world. I think they've gone to about 90 different countries where they're providing food for the hungry.
Every year, over 1.3 billion tons of food are thrown away worldwide. That's enough to fill a freight train over 50 miles long.
The revelation of all the fruit and vegetables that's thrown away in this valley really constitutes the gleanings of this valley. And as a result, we felt that we were to start a program that would take the fruit and vegetables from this valley and provide it for the poor and needy around the world.
I really believe Gleanings is God's heart for the poor. The scriptures tell us so many times to take care of the poor and to love the poor. And our heart is to change lives, to touch people with the gospel of Jesus Christ.
Poverty and hunger result from many causes, including war, drought, and natural disasters. Over 900 million people in our world suffer from malnutrition and face starvation daily.
The overall vision for Gleanings is to feed the world both physically and spiritually, that we provide food to people so that they can hear the gospel of Jesus, so that they can come to a saving knowledge of Jesus Christ. That's the whole focus and vision behind this ministry, is that people come to know Jesus as their personal Savior.
So it goes into multiple missionary organizations and missionary hands, and it goes out with the gospel, not just a handful of food, but that eternal sustenance goes out with the gospel of Jesus Christ.
After the 2010 earthquake in Haiti, Gleanings worked with local ministries to distribute dried fruit and soup mix for thousands of refugees. It is an ongoing outreach, as years later people are still living in tent cities with few resources.
We're here and we brought you
yes,
soup.
Yes,
and we brought some food
God
today.
Send you.
Yes.
Come in here to help me.
Amen.
I say to thank you. God bless you.
Since its beginning in 1982, Gleanings for the Hungry has operated on volunteer power. With just a handful of full-time staff, they now host more than 3,000 volunteers a year.
We have opportunity for everyone to come and serve, whether they're children, adults, seniors, families. There's something in this ministry for people to come.
People come to Gleanings for the Hungry with a heart to serve the Lord, whether it be on the peach line or in housekeeping or in the soup plant or in maintenance or whatever it may be.
In the summer, teams process peaches and nectarines donated by local growers and packers. They sort and cut the fruit, lay it on wooden trays, and leave it to dry in the sun. Then the fruit is packed into buckets to ship overseas. Without Gleanings, this cull fruit would be thrown away, juiced, or fed to animals.
Things that make it not marketable are overripe, fruit that's soft, fruit that is scarred, and anything that doesn't meet the high standards that we have for the market goes into the bin for Gleanings.
And this way people get to use it, and it's not just getting thrown away, and they get to it's going to a good cause. They're eating, and we're helping out.
Throughout the rest of the year, Gleanings produces a nutritious dried soup mix of peas, lentils, rice, and dried vegetables. When reconstituted, a 1-gallon zip-top bag will feed over 100 people.
When you start to put together the soup mix and you're scooping away and you're filling the bags, you don't realize how you're making an impact. But then they tell you that you've reached 1 million servings, and you realize 1 million people are going to get a meal because you did that.
The nice thing about going to Gleanings is they hear a lot about where the food is going. They pray over those trucks when they head out. And that's been an amazing impact on our kids, because they come back and they'll come up to me and say, Pastor, we were able to minister to people in Africa or people in Europe or wherever.
Another aspect of their ministry is piecing handmade quilts that are sent out alongside the food products.
After we get them all put together, we all gather around this table and we pray for the people that are going to get the quilt. We ask God's love to be shared through these quilts.
Amado Dios.
All the volunteer teams see video reports of the life-changing impact Gleanings has, together with over 40 mission partners worldwide.
It really is an awesome gift to those ministries to give them the food and the soup and the peaches, to bless those people and not just to feed them, but it's a physical sign to tell them that we love you and Jesus loves you.
You know, Romans 10 says, how will they hear if nobody goes to tell them? To have that fruit being used to spread the gospel, that's everything.
When people don't know where their next meal is coming from, and then that missionary shows up with a bowl of soup or a handful of peaches, and they say, we've been praying that someone would come with a bowl of soup. And so when we share that with our volunteers, they just get excited.
It makes you feel good because it feels like you're the one that's actually there handing it out.
And when you're able to go there and you're able to give a mom a bag of soup or a bag of fruit or whatever you have to give her, they ask you, why are you doing this? The door is open for you to be able to share about this God who loves them.
It's interesting that almost every year we have an experience where there is somebody in the country that had a dream. In Guatemala, when we went to this village and the lady was sharing how she was totally out of food in the house. She was praying, she had a dream that foreigners would come and bring food. And so a few days later we came and we brought the Gleanings food to them, and you can just imagine the joy in her heart and how she heard God and He provided through Gleanings.
It doesn't take a whole 5 months to be impacted by the ministry of Gleanings for the Hungry. Helping for a week or even one day can be life-changing.
It's a day of service, and it's a day to do something for somebody else and not for myself.
It changed my life a lot because I was able to feel like I had a ministry that was really valuable, and when I go home, I feel like I've really accomplished something for the Lord.
Every night after doing this, you smell like garlic, but it's fun, because at the end you know that you feel so rewarded by doing it.
So what are you doing?
We just finished filling up the potatoes, the mashed potatoes and garlic.
You just taking these and emptying them in that big box?
I'd just like to thank you so much for your generous contributions. For those of you that have come to Gleanings and served, and those of you that are thinking about coming for the very first time, we'd love to have you come and serve here alongside of our staff at Gleanings for the Hungry and see what God is doing both here in California and around the world through the distribution of food.
Gleanings for the Hungry cannot continue to touch hearts and lives without people like you. If you desire to help the poor and see lives changed, we need you to partner with us. Donate financially. Volunteer for a day, a week, or a month. Bring your youth group, Sunday school, or service organization. Or come to a 5-month discipleship training school and grow your own faith while serving others.
I'm Tim Stewart. I'm the history and Bible teacher at Bethany School in Long Beach, and we are here at Gleanings in Dinuba, Central California. And we've been packaging soup to send away to the needy all over the world, North Korea and Haiti specifically. And all the kids have been doing work from cleaning toilets all the way up to packaging pallets of soup. So I'm going to let them tell their stories to show you all the wonderful things we're doing here to fill people's bellies so that they can actually receive the gospel and come to faith.
I feel like the Lord is telling me that He is here in this place through our work, helping feed the homeless with bagging all the food, washing buckets, helping in the kitchen, cleaning bathrooms. I feel like He is just present in this place, and it's amazing to see how He is working in our lives through friendship and prayer and through fellowship.
I love to see how God is here and in the hearts of these people, and how he gave us the opportunity to do this, to go help the homeless and help people in third world countries by making the soup mix, by packaging it, by washing buckets, and just helping out around here so the staff members can work. I'm so thankful that God gave us an opportunity to do all this, and that gave us these people to help enlighten our lives. The people here are really amazing and has taught me so much about my faith and what a giving attitude is.
My name is Ashley. So I came to Gleanings. It was kind of like, you know, it wasn't like you had to, but it was one of the things that you just really wanted to do. So I didn't really know what we were going to be doing, but once I got here, it was really nice, and it was nice to see, like, you got to learn sort of about, like, the other problems, and they became more real because you were actually kind of helping to fix them. So that was, like, really cool, so you can really understand what you're praying for and all of this is that you're talking about.
I'm Powell, and I'm from Bethany School. And to touch a soup that is going to go to someone who's in need, and to watch it drive off on the truck is really touching. And I know that when we give, God's going to give back.
My name is Tommy Waters, and I'm from Bethany School. And Gleanings, it was fun, and I liked it right when we were washing the buckets. I felt like I was respecting the Lord and helping the poor.
My name is Diego Bueno. I'm from Bethany School, and I came to Gleanings because I wanted to help people. And probably the most fun thing was doing the soup, because I felt like I was really helping a lot of people, and for people that are in need and need food desperately.
Hi, my name is Brandy Murdoch, and I'm a parent at Bethany School. My daughter, Bradley Powell, is in the 7th grade. And in the beginning when I came, it was a trip to accompany my daughter with something that we can do together. But I'm leaving here with an experience where I'm able to not only give, but something else was given to me. The ability to be appreciative for what we have. And it sounds like a cliche when we say it, but it really hit home for me to understand that the simple things in life really are the best things. You know, the fact that I'm able to feed my children every night. And here I am preparing soup for people to be able to feed their children. It's extremely powerful. So I'm grateful for the opportunity.
My name is Al Dorsey, and I'm one of the teachers here at Bethany. Coming to Gleanings was a great opportunity for us as a school to help serve and serve others and have a different experience than what they're accustomed to, get them out their comfort zone. So it was great to see these kids interact with others and do things that they never done before. It was a great experience for all of us to come here, and I'm excited for the near future Bethany kids to come and have this experience and opportunity.
Dear God, I thank you for this day. I thank you for giving us the opportunity to come to Gleanings, to make and package soup for people who don't get food every day like we do. I pray that the people who are getting this food will be well fed, and not only fed with food, but fed with the word of Jesus Christ. I thank you for this opportunity, and I pray that not only will these people be fed, but that they will turn to you, Lord, and know that you were the main reason that they got that soup. In Jesus' name, amen.